welcome to the BoxsterHaus. This is going to be a channel all about DIY and upgrades for any type of Porsche, but in my case, I have two 986 Boxsters. One of them is going away here soon, but basically redoing this Boxster S. This is a 2000 Boxster S. This is my personal car, weekend car. This is my old Boxster that has been the donor for a lot of parts that have gone onto here, mainly the interior. And this car is going back to my dad, which I'll cover kind of later in the video. This is the garage. This is where they live. Right now it is half converted into a paint booth for the interior project that I'm working on. You guys will get to see part of that, but really I just wanted to shoot a quick welcome to the BoxsterHaus and give you a view of both of the Boxsters side by side. You can ignore all of my trash right now. I've had a lot of shipments come in recently and have not had a chance to go to the recycling center yet, so please disregard all of the junk. But here we'll take a quick walk inside the actual BoxsterHaus. So you can see over there, again, a lot of junk in here. There's a dash that came out of one of the cars. That is the makeshift paint booth that I have right now. This is kind of the work area. It really needs to be cleaned up. So we step into the paint booth. This is where we're redoing a set of 986 sport seats. We're going to be completely redying them with leather ink. That'll be coming up here shortly. This is our test subject seat. This is a base 996 or 986 seat that is also in graphite gray. We're going to use this as a test subject before we do any of the dyes to the actual sport seats, which are in the same color currently. These will both be going to the Metropole Blue to match the interior. But yeah. This is the base Boxster that I have. This was from the factory, a 1999 Porsche Boxster that was optioned quite nicely. It has PSM, stability control, which was an option that you don't see on these Boxsters very much. It came from the factory with a full Metropole Blue leather interior, Metropole Blue top. It originally had the dyno wheels, which were 17-inch wheels that were kind of the first wheels offered in Porsche's kind of parts catalog. This car has 166,000 miles on it now, and it still runs and drives great. So you can see that it is kind of in pieces right now, and in shambles. The trash bag on the window is because I was weed eating the other day and hit some rocks into it and busted it out. So I have a brand new Porsche window that is coming on Sunday. That's in 3 days. So as you can tell, the interior is not full leather Metropole Blue. The seats are. The Metropole Blue GT3 console delete is, but everything else has been moved into this car, which is my 2000 Boxster S. So this car I've kind of gone overboard with. I have done the clear headlights from an updated model Boxster. This was a 2000 model, so it originally came with the amber tail lights. I currently have those at a paint shop being painted to match the exterior color. That's why you saw on the base Boxster they're off, because I just pulled them off, put them on here. So this one isn't missing them while it's painted. Whenever I got this car, the Boxster logo was cracked and broken off, so that's been replaced. Next is the top. So you'll see this has the glass window top with the factory kind of Porsche logo. So this is actually a factory glass window top from a 2003 or 2004 Boxster that I replaced. The old top was a gray top, a graphite gray that's in that box now. I also updated the wheels to some Cayman wheels that I think look better, fit the car better. The brakes have been painted a midnight blue color to kind of match the interior scheme. I updated the vents. See that those vents are from a 2004 model. The base Boxster had them kind of color matched. Originally, the plastic pieces that you see in those vents are just this black plastic here. So I kind of liked the color match look that was on the base Boxster, and found these that come on the newer model cars. I think they look just a little bit better, a little bit cleaner. So threw those on there. I just did a paint correction on the car. So it's been polished and buffed out. It just got some new Michelin Pilot Sport 4S tires. I have Renline LED side markers that I think go really well with kind of the next update, which was this pair of OEM clear lens lights from a later model Boxster 911. And then I did the retrofit kit from, I can't think of the name right now. I'll put it on the screen, but essentially these are now LED lights that have kind of the later model 4-point daytime running lights. I actually did that same thing on the base car and had put these lights on the S, but they're a little bit hazy, you can kind of see, and they have the amber turn signals. I wanted the clear, and I found just a really great deal on these lights that are now on the Boxster S that essentially look brand spanking new, no yellowing at all. So I did the retrofit kit to those, and then those LED turn signals go really nicely with it, I think. I did buy some Morimoto LED turn signals originally, but they're kind of smoked, and I did not like that look, especially on the silver car. I think that the clear kind of goes better. So now we'll get over to the good part. I've got the battery disconnected, so this door's already popped open because the windows won't drop, but this is where kind of the cool part is. This is a full Metropole blue leather interior. A couple of the updates that I did was I found a OEM paint matched silver console, function first shift knob. I have a custom GT3 delete coming from Brian at Art ND. He makes a lot of parts for like 996 and Boxsters. So I'll show you guys that once it comes. I got a set of numeric racing pedals. I just found some brand new Porsche mats OEM from Porsche in Metropole blue that I ordered that were really reasonably priced, in my opinion. The next piece is you can kind of see that there's some wrinkles on the dash. So that was kind of like that in the base Boxster. So remember, this interior came out of the base car that's over there. I tried to put in some upholstery glue to glue that down, and it looked great for about 2 days, and then it started peeling again. So I think that part of that is due to the fact that I didn't hold it down, but it's also partly due because the upholstery glue that I used was like 6 years old. So I have a fresh bottle of that. I have some specific leather glue now, and this dash is actually going to come back out and go back into its original car. And I have a newer, in pristine condition with the carbon fiber trim pieces on its way. It should be here on Sunday. So I will take you guys through that step as well coming up. Unfortunately, what I'm not going to be able to show you is kind of what all went into the full interior swap on this car. I pulled it all the way out, carpet and everything. I retrofitted a newer facelifted kind of radio surround, and then I've also done a full retrofit of a 911 gauge cluster with a custom blue tachometer that now has the oil pressure and battery voltage monitors on the dash. The other piece that I did was this car has 4 stocks now. So this bottom stock here was optional or something like that. Basically, there's a computer in the gauge cluster that you can turn on. Some people wire it up to switches kind of near the radio, but the factory position is adding this fourth stock. So I found a stock on eBay and retrofitted it to this car, and it works exactly as it would from the factory. So that's kind of a summary of what I've done so far on this car. Coming up next, and what will be this first part of the series, is going to be reconditioning and recoloring these sport seats. So under this cover is a set of graphite gray leather sport seats with the Porsche crest that are in excellent condition. I am tearing these apart and completely redoing them. So on these seats, the hardback is kind of a graphite gray soft touch material that's all scuffed up in different places. You can also see that there's a massive hole in the bottom of this. I do not know what happened there. So these are coming off and are going to be painted to match the Arctic silver color of the car. And then obviously replacing the pockets. And then I'm working with Leatherik to do a full recolor of these seats, and I'll be kind of showing you that process as it comes along. So stay tuned. I think this will be kind of a fun little project. I wish I would have started bringing you guys in earlier, but I think it's still going to be fun from here.